Welcome back, everyone. Today we've got a match in the German Tier 8 light tank, the HWK-12. Now, I don't like the HWK-12 very much. I feel like it's at a disadvantage in pretty much every single engagement you can get into. It has very low DPM for a light tank. It has no armor. It's decently fast, but frankly, other light tanks are somewhat faster. What's the tank good at, you say? Well, it's got one of the best stealth ratings and one of the best view ranges for almost any light tank. But this battle has started off really abruptly. There's two T-71s in EBR who've just come rushing into the middle here, and as this tank is not interested in brawling with any of those, I immediately loop back and start looking. But they're not paying attention to me. So I immediately start, after the EBR just gets nuked over there, I just start paying attention to the two T-71s. Just moving in between shots here because this thing has such a long reload. And yes, I just bounced off the side of a T-71. Don't ask me how. But he went down. The last T-71 is being nice enough to hang out in sight, since I'm able to iron sight down yet another one. Well, that was kind of nice, although we did just lose a Tier 8 heavy and a Tier 7, well, light tank might be pushing it for an armored car. We took down a matching armored car and two enemy light tanks right off the bat, which is good for this side of the map, because it means a lot easier for me to come up here, tuck my butt into this bush, and do some spotting. Hopefully looking for shots of opportunity down here. Now, I really am analyzing both the enemy teams, and I'm like, well, there's still a TD on spot. I don't really want to go sprinting out there. I'm going to let things develop a bit and see how things work out. I'll just keep an eye on the enemy, one remaining enemy light tank. And wait patiently to see if there's a chance to shoot things, because that's what the Hawk is supposed to be best at, is shooting things, even though this gun, in my opinion, is absolutely miserable. And ooh, that one I just missed, but there's a Centurion. Hey, I can actually potentially hurt a Centurion, so I shoot him, and immediately move out of the bush in the assumption that I might be getting spotted, but I do not. 6 sets is practically required for this tank, by the way, to get any sort of match up. So instead, now I'm going to try and do some spotting. Carefully nudge down here until I spot the Centurion again. I'm trying to get my my T-71 to shoot things. There's also 257 and T-30 down there. It's all a bunch of delicious targets. I decided to see if I can, penetrate the side of a Russian heavy tank. How silly of me to think that that would work. But he is the most exposed target, so I keep throwing shots on him. So I subtracting him in there for other people to shoot at, but no one else seems to be more like. So I switch over, likely to shoot the T-30, bounce off his rear. Alright, well, we'll shoot the 257. He just gets going, and wow, that one nicked into his rear armor and somehow managed to penetrate. Must have been the high penetration roll. So now I'm looking at this and going to myself, okay. All the enemy tanks have been spotted. The only thing guarding the field is the Batjet 12-ton. So I signal my team that I'm attacking, and then I go start looking for stuff to kill. I'm not really interested in engaging the Batjet in a fair fight. In a 1 versus 1, the Batjet 12-ton should handily win. So instead, I just get him spotted, and then I just keep maneuvering, because I'm pretty sure there's at least one SPG out here. And I'd also like to find him and hope that my team is able to nuke the Batjet when he comes out in pursuit of me. There he comes, and yep, he's getting slapped. Oh look, an artillery. Delicious. I'll just take some health off of that. One of my friends finishes him off. The Batjet has realized he's in lots of trouble. He does not continue his efforts to chase me. He's instead breaking off back the way he came. He is getting just torn to bits. Fire a quick snapshot here. Some amazement that that shot actually landed. This gun usually is not that accurate when it's not been properly aimed. But, well, RNG is like that. Sometimes it helps you out. And there was a T-25-2 spotted down here, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure my gun can damage one of those. They don't have very much armor. So I just sort of back out here until I spot him. I see him reacting, realize he probably sees me. Make sure I get the shot in, and then zip away back into hard cover. There's the Mill 2 advancing on that corner. So I'd like to give him a little bit more of a hand if I can. So once I'm sure I'm no longer spotted, I once again back out. I'm looking for easy shots either on hopefully a Mill rear or a T-25. See T-25, fire a shot, but it hooks funny, and it bouncing off of it. Now looking at a potential face-on fight with a T-25, a Jagdtiger in a Mill 2, I'm not so keen to go out there anymore. So I'll leave the Mill to handle things, because there might be an opportunity to use some more damage in the middle. Oh, there's the Batjet. He's a potential one-shot kill, but I I missed my chance to get a shot there, unfortunately. So we'll just have to keep going. Dale, understandably, is not keen on charging around the corner by himself. If I was a different tank, I probably would have given my hand, but in my light tank, I need something different. That's when Oh-Ho pops up behind my heavy tanks in the middle. Oh, so I load heat and ping him to show my team that they've got a bit of a problem. Fortunately, our Type 62 and our T-30 are in a position to react to the Oh-Ho. So he pops around and gets nuked by the T-30, and then I'm able to just pile in and start. First round is back here. Then I just come up and I hug his side because he's so big that I'm actually perfectly safe down here. I can just sit here and just unload heat rounds into his side. And you can see the gun doesn't even touch my tank. I'm literally too short for it. So I felt that was a good expenditure of heat rounds. It is no-ho. They're ridiculous in the damage. I might be able to penetrate with standard rounds there, but it just didn't seem worth the risk. Now I'm coming around hoping to do a flanking attack on the Centurion, but there's a Jagdtiger 88 there. The Centurion dies anyway, so I decide, well, that's alright. I'll just sit here. And we'll hold the Jagdtiger 88's attention while he gets clipped in the butt by an ML2. Their ML apparently does not realize our ML is fired, or he would probably be rushing him right now. I'm really thinking of popping out and shooting the Jagdtiger, but my friends usually get him, so I'm like, woo! ML2 facing enemy ML2. Let's just put these into his backside. And then we get one more to finish him off. And that actually completes a mission for me. It doesn't pop up here, unfortunately. And unfortunately, I also forgot to take the post-screen stat shot. But I assure you, I got a cool little mission there towards, I think it was the Object 260. And I hope you enjoyed watching that match. Good game. And good night.